Welcome to FirstWord Pharma's News Roundup for January 28th, brought to you today by editorial researcher Nina Whittle. In our top news story, Roche said that full-year net income for 2015 declined 5% in constant currencies to 9.1 billion Swiss francs compared with the year prior. Analysts suggested that Roche's Herceptin, Rituxan and Avastin could be facing slower growth even before the first biosimilar versions of the cancer drugs go on the market. In other news, research findings published in the BMJ suggest that selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors and serotonin norepinephrine reuptake inhibitors may double the risk of suicidality and aggression among children and adolescents. Study authors recommended minimal use of antidepressants in children, adolescents, and young adults, but cautioned that there was not enough data available from clinical trials to assess the true risk of all associated serious harms. In addition, Eli Lilly reported that its profit reached $478.4 million in the fourth quarter of 2015, up from $428.5 million for the prior year period. Overall, 3-month sales increased 5% to $5.4 billion, coming in higher than the $5.3 billion forecast by consensus estimates. Also in the news, several reports are indicating that Artisan Partners, an investment manager with a $480 million holding in Johnson & Johnson, is urging the healthcare company to consider a major restructuring, including potentially operating its pharmaceuticals, medical devices, and consumer products divisions as 3 standalone companies. Artisan also is said to be urging Johnson & Johnson to consider replacing board members, as well as reviewing standards for executive pay and financial reporting. And finally, Bristol-Myers Squibb reported a net loss of $138 million in the fourth quarter of 2015 compared with a profit of $13 million in the year-ago period. Meanwhile, sales climbed 1% to $4.3 billion, besting analyst forecasts of $4.2 billion. To read these and other stories in full, please visit FirstWordPharma.com.
Are you able to keep up with all the news and views in the biosimilars market? FirstWord's Biosimilar Index is the only dedicated biosimilar and non-comparable biologics intelligence tool available. Get ahead of your competition and learn more today.